reporting that the 2024 Copa America will be played in the United States. Fox Sports Mexico specifically reporting that the tournament will feature the United States, Canada, and Mexico, as well as 3 other teams from CONCACAF, making up a 16-team field with 4 groups of 4. Herc, what does this mean for the United States and CONCACAF on the whole?
That they get quality competition.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have to rely on the CONCACAF Nations League, which is pretty much useless to everybody but the federations involved. That's a reality.
And the smaller teams in CONCACAF, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, with all due respect to the Caribbean, I understand the necessity to get the Caribbean, Central America caught up with the rest of, if you will say, the top 4.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we could even lump in Honduras or Panama into that, if you will. But if these nations are to have a legitimate shot of doing something on home soil, and I'm talking about the host nations, Mexico, Canada, the U.S., you have to play better competition. You cannot rely on friendlies because there is no World Cup qualifying. You can't rely on a Gold Cup. You can't rely on the CONCACAF Nations League. You need to go out there, and because of the European Nations League, because of these other tournaments, there are no friendlies. You can't go like you used to in the past.
High-quality friendlies.
High-quality friends. You can't. And in the past, Bob Bradley, Jurgen Klinsmann, you can get Italy in Europe.
Klinsmann was really good at that, right?
Very good. You can get Netherlands in Europe. You can go get Germany to come down here. Whatever the case may be, you had those high-quality friendlies. You had Belgium in Cleveland. You had high-quality friendlies. You're not going to have that right now. You can hopefully, maybe, bank on a Peru, an Argentina, maybe. But if that's what you're banking on to get yourself in shape, get yourself ready, get yourself sharpened for a 2026 World Cup, wow. You're swimming in a very shallow pool.
So the tournament was originally going to be held in Ecuador. They kind of pulled out of
Colombia, I believe, was a joint, wasn't it?
Yeah, but Ecuador pulled out in November of this year, said kind of, hey, we're not ready for it. I think this is exactly what you need, and it's exactly to your point. It's a heightened need because there is no World Cup qualifying. What I would say is this better be just the first step. I don't think this is enough, and I think some other ideas that have been floated are out there are good. I think there's a potential to do some business with the Asian Confederation, with the African Confederation, because we've seen UEFA and CONMEBOL hook up, right, with El Clásico that they played between Argentina and Italy.
Finalissimo.
Yes, the Finalissimo there. I think that was a great idea from those 2 groups, and I think CONCACAF here needs to be aggressive. They need to see what Asia has done particularly, and I'm envisioning like a Pacific Rim tournament that would be really good for both confederations. If you get the cream of the crop from both those confederations, you're going to have a very competitive tournament. I would like to see more of this. I hope this is really, truly just the first idea of many down this road.
For CONCACAF as a whole, it's something you absolutely must do. If you're the U.S. men's national team, you could be sitting pretty if this comes to fruition.
Oh, yeah.
You could have a situation where you're involved in not only your Gold Cup, and eventually we'll have that competition, but a Copa America with great competition, and Olympic Games where the majority of players, which your base should probably come out of, right, with a few exceptions.
I thought the Olympics didn't matter to you.
Well, if they give you that age group, I mean, don't matter to Mexico because those players don't graduate. That's the issue. But if they give you that age group and you can use them, refine them there, use it.
Yeah.
I mean, you could be sitting pretty every single summer leading up to the World Cup, but you need to take advantage of it. You need to maximize. And I will also add, there is no Confederations Cup. That went away. Who knows if that comes back?
Yeah.
We saw Finalissimo, we saw Argentina, Italy. It could be a situation where there may be now more than one nation, the United States men's national team, one federation asking for this. Maybe they bring something back with a joint or invitee few teams, if you will.
And we can't ignore the financial significance of this. Remember, go back to 2016. They made a ton of money.
What was it, 140 million surplus?
Well, that wasn't all from Copa America Centenario, but everybody makes good money. I think Canada's going to especially benefit from this. If you look at who they played, because remember, they had that extra round of CONCACAF qualifying. They really haven't gotten a lot of good competition. One more quickly thing on this. Victor Montagliani, who's the president of CONCACAF, he's Canadian. He didn't deny the rumors. He called them speculation, and he said there was a bit of misinformation around some of these tournaments. So let's, before we take it as a given, Let's wait and see what the official word is. Of course, CONCACAF has been involved, teams from CONCACAF in many Copa Americas dating back to 1993 when both Mexico and the United States featured. Mexico finishing second, losing to the host Argentina way back there in 1993. Herc, you participated in the 07 one, is that correct?
07, debuted against Argentina. That was my debut.
Wow, what a moment for Herculez Gomez.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.